Ladies and gentlemen, after the new CPF rules has been announced, there was an explosion of a lot of anger and despair. But let's put those emotions aside. Today, let's put our minds to think what we should do now given the new policy, shall we? Please read for yourself. And let's go. Okay. So first of all, we all have to accept that our special account, which then gives us really, very high liquidity and very high returns after 55 years old, it was damn good. Okay. Those days are over. Those days are over. We now need to learn how to live without it. Okay. We now learn how to live without it. And it ain't that bad. Okay. It ain't that bad. The thing I want to emphasize today is the 1 in 65 dream is not dead. In fact, I can prove to you it is not dead. When I started the dream in 2015, sharing everybody that the powerful CPF has a great tool called a special account, can help you achieve a get rich dream. Very few people believe it then, but those days that was the only tool I could find that help us achieve that dream. Okay, but today the world is different, right? The world is different. You could now use your OA to invest in S&P 500 through endowers. Okay, you can use your OA to invest in T-bills, and most importantly, all of us have been educated with a powerful knowledge of financial literacy, understand the power of compounding, okay, to help us to harness the amount of CPF balances that are given to us after 55 years old. Well, I want to show you something that's extremely important. This is very private, but I've asked permission from my wife. This is my CPF statement together with my wife, combined together along with our savings balances that we have in our endowers, largely invested in S&P 500. We now have $2.2 million, and my age right now is 51 years old. So it's 2M51. 2M51, and it is an incredible achievement that I'm trying to share with you to tell that it is possible. Now, some part of my endowers one have some SRS inside, but if we just take a look at just the CPF portion, it will be 2M as well. So now it is possible, therefore, to achieve 1M at 65. In fact, I've already proven to you. So a lot of you will be asking, so Mr. Lu, what should I do with the new policy that is now slapped upon us? Let's take a look, shall we? The new policy says this: I'm going to at 55 years old, I'm going to remove your retirement account. You just have 3 accounts, and I'm going to push whatever money that you have to meet at least the full retirement sum, which is the $205,000. Okay, and then whatever excess that you have above that in your special account, you're gonna have that in your park in your OA. Okay, and you got now 3 options that are open to you. The first option one is to have exactly what the government do is to park your money in your OA from your SA. Those the amount that are above your FRS. Option 2, you can move. You can move the money from your OA to your RA, and then that will be disbursed through the CPF Life. And option 3 is learn how to invest. We will be looking at examining these 3 options for you. Okay, so essentially, after a huge 24 hours of brainstorming, thinking through with Ben and other community experts, I came down to these points. It really goes down to really two angles. Number one is, are you or do you want to be CPF rich? Okay, CPF rich is defined as, do you have excesses and a lot of excesses above your full retirement sum in your SA? Number 2, are you risk adverse or are you risk taking? Excuse me. So if you are risk adverse, it is a no regret move still to chong, to fill up your SA as fast as you can before 55 years old, because it gives you a very high return. But after 55 years old, you have a decision to make. You could throw all into your RA. You could throw all into your RA, and and have CPF Life give out to you in terms of CPF Life payments, it could easily hit 3,000 and maybe much more right now with the new scheme. Okay, so this one option. The downside is that whatever you put into your RA will be locked up until the day you die. Okay, it will be given out to you in trickles. This is something I don't like. Okay, this is something I don't like. I'll be frank with you. So therefore, I would not take a deliberate action of topping up beyond the FRS. But it's just me. But if you are risk averse, you can consider that. The other option that is open to you is to put your excess money from your SA that has gone to OA into T-bills. The T-bills today give 3 to 4% return, very high. It is as good, okay? It's as good as your SA. So do consider that. This won't last forever, but at least for now, it is a most likely possible option, and it closed the gap between the loss of the 1.5% that you're enjoying between your OA and SA under the new scheme. But what if you are a risk-taking person, okay, and you have rich CPF? And don't forget, rich CPF is defined as anything people with SA account well above their FRS. If you are risk-taking, these options are available to you. Clearly, you should chong and fill up as much SA as you could, okay? And by the time you reach 55 or so, any amount excess of the FRS that you have, in your SA, you will go to an OA, and that's where you need to learn how to invest, okay? What options are there available for you? Today, there's so much things that are open to you because, you could invest in a globally diversified index. I invest in S&P 500. You need not do it, but you could consider that. I use Endowers. You could use other instruments and through other companies as well. You could invest in property as well, which is always an option available to you. I would advise all to have diversified assets, and others as well. These are very exciting options. You could also go into T-bills as well, or you could go to all, This is where investment kung fu is important, and this will fit your investment risk-taking profile. Okay, actually we analyzed a lot and found that there's just too many combinations of what are the possibilities. So I understand many people will be very confused and complex. I highlighted high levels of it, but for you may have specific questions that are unique to you. My suggestion to you is that go to our Telegram group, which is Lu1165. There are a lot of community experts there that will try to answer all your questions. If you could just describe your situation, and you'll get the best advice there. Okay, and the group, of course, is free. Okay. To conclude, ladies and gentlemen, the new scheme that has eliminated your special account at 55 years old brings a bad taste to you. I understand. Okay, you don't like it. I understand, but I want to say that don't react. You got 1 year to think. This is where I want to highlight a few key points before we sign off. Okay, number one is don't listen to your financial advisor, which will be very eager to sell you insurance-linked products at this juncture. Take your time to think. You might ultimately go with them, but do not rush. Okay, to buy anything from them right now. I would say that at this very emotional period, don't even listen to them at this juncture. You can listen to them later, months later, when all the emotions cools down, when you've fully digested the breadth of the matter. Second is that if you are 55 years old and above right now, there is no need to rush to take out your special account. There is no rush. It still yields a very high return. You are the dust haven't settled. Things might happen, right? Things might happen. New rules might come out. Okay, U-turns in policy might happen. Okay, or you might have new discovery. So you have got one. The thing will only be implemented in 2025 January. So from now till then, you have got 10 over months. Do not rush to make a decision. Okay, don't rush to make a decision. Some of you all said, Mr. Lu, I want to be like you. I also want to make a lot of money in my Endowers account and things like that. I've spoken to Endowers. They kindly have made available some discount codes, which I'll be putting in the description. Okay, they give us $68 off the Endowers fees. Please sign up with them. You need not procure any products from them at this juncture. take time to think, but at least sign up, because the sign up process takes some time. Okay, what you don't want is that there's a market opportunity that turns up, and then because you are late in signing up, then you miss the opportunity. At least sign up with them right now, then you decide. This is where I need to repeat. I declare, okay, I don't make a single cent from your sign up, or when you buy any products or sell any product, I don't make a single cent from it. I'm a very small endowed shareholder, okay, but really I don't profit anything out of this thing, okay. So this is really for your good. The discount code is in the description. To conclude, okay, when life throws you a lemon, take all the effort to change it into a lemonade, right? So I think we are very fortunate that we are now in a time where options are available for us. So don't despair. Let the emotions simmer down, okay? And now think about what we should do, right? The options are available to you are many. Deploy your investment after considering all the options available to you. And continue to follow us on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single thing. We will be beefing up your financial literacy and investment kung fu and investment know-how, so that you are well equipped to handle key major life investment decisions moving forward. With this, thank you, and I'll see you in a day or two. Bye-bye.